What's going down, everyone? So, if you're curious and you're wondering what's in 1.12 and in tandem 1.13, you can conveniently open, which I love. If you haven't already gotten this update, a very quick way to install this and get it is let's see, check for the update. It's instantly going to say mine's already up to date. And then go to check update history, and it's going to have this features right down below, and I'm going to show you exactly where I got these, also confirmed by Insomniac, as well as the Spider-Man Reddit, and all the praise that everyone's been doing with just this update within the last hour that I've gotten it. Now, version 1.13 has new features that adds the webbed suit, Happy Holidays, which we're going to show real fast when we go to Reddit, and then the fixed updates addresses various additional issues in the Silver Lining DLC. So thank you. For me, that's huge. I noticed there were so many instability portions. That's why I stopped playing it, honestly. Was just because I was just like not really digging the way that it was like feeling. And I love that game. And a lot of people love this game, and it's never a bad moment to pick up the controller and love a video game. Like when this dropped in the beginning, it was really great. But let's go back down to where we are right now in the basic situations of the 1.12, which is a lot more actually if you see this. So the new features that it adds, it supports the City That Never Sleeps, the Silver Lining Story Pack. So there's probably a lot of issues that people have been having where they can't download it. I've had a lot of people hit me up on the forums. If you still have that issue, definitely drop a comment down below. I'd like to know, or any other issues that are plaguing you or the Spider-Man community. I would definitely like to know about what's going down. So besides that situation, as you can see right here, it says added friendly neighborhood difficulty. I wonder if that's like super beginners. I would assume that that's very beginners, the friendly neighborhood. Or maybe it's super hard. That'd be really great. I'd dig it because the other one wasn't super ridiculously hard when the mechanics are working perfect, which I'm hoping with this new stability DLC of 1.13, we'll be seeing a lot of cooler actions. Spidey's fluidity just comes down to crime and justice and fist to the face ratio. But let's get down to where we go past the ad supports for creating the new game plus saves and from the new game plus save. So like if you've already turned over that, it's giving a lot of support for creating a new game plus for saving a new game plus save. It adds a new frames and stickers to the photo mode, so I've seen a lot of that in Reddit, which has been really great. It's been lit up like a Christmas tree. I feel like Christmas came so much earlier for us, and the Christmas DLCs that will be coming. Adds the 3 new filters to the photo, which is an 8-bit, which is super great. You can go back to old school if you want a crime, like, I guess, more of a Nintendo, like, ridiculously retro cool one, or an EGA or retro just in general standpoints. As we go down, and it says it fixes updates that address where a bit of the fixer up trophies is not awarded after completing all the trophies. So I'm assuming that that came into play with a lot of people that have like been striving to get all these trophies collected up and haven't been able to. Now that they've actually addressed it, you should be able to hear that ding and complete the line. But if not, definitely drop a comment. Addresses an issue where MJ's initial dialogue in the Heist DLC may not play. Now that's kind of a bummer. I do really wish, like, because like I remember in the original one, if you had something that came up, it would quickly end the dialogue, but then continue once you're done with the other dialogue, making it fluid with what was going on in the moment, which was really great. It says also addresses the issue where some of the lines of the dialogues would be delayed in the turf war, and I did experience that. It kind of seemed like a minute latency. Address various additional issues, and then it goes into 1.11, which was not too much. But let's go ahead and go to the web. Most people that want confirmation point, and this is Insomniac, and it literally says down to the T of what I just reiterated pretty much. But let's go ahead and go one step farther. We can back up and see if there's anyone else that puts anything down. Now you can see that this is pretty much hot news. Let's see if there's any new news. That's pretty much it. I'll even go one step farther before we go into the goodies right over here of going to Twitter. Let's see here. And let's go to Spider-Man. All right, so let's see here, September 6th, they have that highlighted, and then they have a special holiday gift. This is really cool too. Look at that. It's an amazing screenshot right there, Spider-Man. Um, but they have a pretty much an amazing, awesome situation that we're going to be coming towards it pretty much free. Today's update will be included a suit hint. It's webbed and it's free for your owners of Spider-Man. So besides coming up to this really cool photo that I'm going to pull up with Oct and like Spidey coming into play as this awesome patch notes comes down to end, and you can see right here is 33 minutes ago, pretty much this is when it came into play. Ready to play the holiday. Yeah, all these people pretty much come down to the portion of raising up what's going down. So they're civilly raised the O. These are really great pictures. I mean, geez, man, they did a great situation. Finally here, the screenshot by the cell. But I think that pretty much wraps it up in a web, and pretty much silver lining all around as the DLC comes to an end. But if you have any more questions, and you're definitely wanting to know what's going down for as far as future updates, you can definitely hit a subscription down below and see what happens for the future of what comes down to past the DLCs and what they'll fix. I will be covering it. I love this game. It's pretty much one of my faves when it comes down to Insomniac and the way that they can write really beautiful storytelling. And I'm really decently good at it, so I like to one day try to speedrun it as fast as I possibly could. So you can hit a subscription. It's absolutely free for as far as YouTube goes. And I thank you folks so much for staying tuned. And again, if there's any more glitches that you've come down to a point of experience and it wasn't touched inside of this actual physical patch note, leave a comment down below. One of the fun things of doing this and reaching out to a community that's already there and a new community that's in flow into watching this video at this very moment is that sometimes the Insomniac will not cover something, or they'll update something and they will trigger another bug. So I want to know about it, and I'm pretty sure Insomniac wants to know about it. And I want to thank you, the viewer, for taking your time and spending this much time already. And thank you. This is your boy MacGyver7th saying, signing off. I'm trying to get some good sleep. As I saw this, I was playing Red Dead Redemption. I was like, well, I should probably cover this before I go to sleep, because I know there's a big community that subscribes to me, likes to know what's going down with this, and I like to cover those kind of things. But I very much will be playing the new DLC when it drops. I mean, assuming that they will be giving us a release date pretty soon on when this will be dropping, if it's not already web slingingly already inside of here's it doesn't seem like the DLC will come directly, but I'm pretty sure it'll be shortly after, if it's not already like inside of this. And that's what I mean by, like, last time they usually did one update and then like right after it connects the other bigger update. And this one I couldn't tell how big it was. It downloaded pretty fast. I'm assuming it was probably about a few gigs or so. So if you have the exact approximate download on what this was, I'd like to know that for sure. But again, I'm going to go ahead and say good night, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are, and have a very wonderful day. And I will be back streaming up a storm either on patch notes from the M7 News or gaming it up, something really fun. See you guys and gals later. Peace.